Hi guys, and welcome to a bit of a blast from a past. So I'm actually in Conquest 1.7.10, which is the, well, when it was back metadatas rather than the actual mod itself. And I kind of realised that I never finished this series. So this is Mystic Pines, and because I've actually started doing a new city, I wanted to come here to this kind of very townhousey type town that never kind of expanded into much more than like a small town, really. I wanted to do a bit of an explore, kind of show you guys what it is, and kind of close up the series as a whole, but also get some kind of inspiration as well to see what I actually did really well here, and then I can use that in my new builds and kind of expand on it. So yeah, there's also going to be a download, so if you guys go into the description, there will be a link in the description, obviously, to the Planet Minecraft page. So the Planet Minecraft page will have a download, but be aware that it will be 1.7.10 only. If you open it in a later version, a lot of the blocks will just kind of like disappear because it's using something called metadata, and metadata allows us to have like alternate blocks for certain things. So I don't know if there's anything that I can find around here. There we go, like these. So like these crates and stuff like that. So this is just the oak wood planks, and it's a metadata of that to make a nice, well, lots of different things, but like a sack of apples. There we go, I'll get there eventually, and you can see all the variations that happen with that as well. So yeah, be aware of that. And you'll need the Conquest texture pack as well if you do want to go onto it, but those are the only two real things. I'm just going to have a look very quickly. I've got my render distance to extreme. I thought it was a bit laggy. Right, let's get a redstone torch or a candle in my pocket. Well, not really in my pocket, in my hand, because there are some bits of darkness around here. So yeah, Mystic Pines, what the idea was with it was that it was going to be a like mage town, and I really wanted to go with these kind of crazy roofs, and that's kind of the whole style. So it was all this kind of pinky roofs. All of them have got the same kind of roof, and yeah, it's actually quite nice. It's not too bad at all. It's all kind of meshed together. It's very I keep on pressing control. It's really annoying me because I usually use that to go a little bit faster on the new versions, but of course it's zoom in on this. But yeah, that was the idea with that. Using a lot of the very Tudor blocks as well, and having lots of window boxes, but it was still a very modular style, so very modular. I don't think there's any angled buildings from what I remember. I think there might be little angled parts of it, but relatively quite small. But of course, it is Conquest. It looks very cool, so there's that. So what we've got first is this kind of area here. It's a little bit laggy, actually. It's surprisingly laggy. And this is the Raven Inn. Of course, we've got a nice raven. I did like these textures. I missed those, actually. I wish we had them. Weird owl-looking thing that's freaking out with have shaders. And to be fair, actually, everything's freaking out with shaders. I had to go and grab CUDA shaders, CUDA 5, because like Zeus and stuff just doesn't work, just does nothing. So yeah, we got a nice inn, a pretty big roof, actually. I'm going to whip through most of this. Fireplace looks pretty good, actually, and has been knocked out. I wonder if that goes anywhere. Can't get there. Why can't you go there? That's weird. Why would I block that off? I don't know. There must be a reason why I blocked it off, but alright, I blocked it off for some bizarre reason. Maybe you can knock through something or do something or do some damage. Who knows? But yeah, nice like sitting areas all around here. I do like the bar. The bar looks very cool. Having the beer on tap. Of course, we now have a perfect block for that with a barrel. Just in vanilla, but yeah, nice, really nice looking bar. I like the top part of it as well with the like bottles on the top. That looks really quite neat. We got obviously like some coal and some wood around there, and we got some stairs going up. I'm actually going to go through the back because we're going to have a look at this area later, and then you'll see how it all joins up. So this is the kitchen area. So yeah, medieval places having lots of food being delivered to them. It depends. I don't know about medieval if they like used to cook a lot themselves, or if it was similar to like Roman times where, especially in the bigger like towns and cities, they would almost always eat out. So I don't know actually with medieval. I need to have a look at that. But yeah, lots of food. Of course, there's some magical blocks in Conquest. So yeah, a nice little kitchen and store area. And then this goes into this dark, quite cold feeling, I think, actually. Kind of like a little courtyard at the back here. And we'll go into this bit a little bit later on. But I quite like it. I like how that this back door kind of backs onto this street, you know, this kind of like back alley. I think that's really cool. I'm guessing we've got a nice cellar down here as well. I expect there's not too much down here. Yeah, lots of wine around. Oh my god, I forgot about this. We spent ages naming these. So Barrow Hill Lager and Apple Bottom Cider, Fillion Crest Cider, Dwarfmeister Ale. I've got to bring Dwarfmeister Ale back actually into my into my towns. Love Dwarfmeister. It's like Jägermeister, but obviously ale. So anyway, go up these stairs. Let's have a look what we've got. Looks like we've got a good few rooms. Wow, these are quite big. So this is above the so this is the archway. Actually, I love how I've got an open window. I haven't done that for a long time now. Thinking about it, I had to bring this back as well. Open window so you can walk right through it and get to the whole thing. A bit strange that the whole glass pane. It hasn't got a border on it or anything like that, but, imagine. But really nice looking room, wow. That's so cool. Oh my god, and this is when I was obsessed as well, so I was obsessed with getting everything to make sense, even if I had to go out of my way to do it. So we've got actually chains here for this chandelier, so that would then be able to be raised and lowered, although it gets loaded into the bed, so I mean, I figured that one out, I don't know. But that's very nice as well, the old shelf design, can bring that one back. It's always good when you find this kind of stuff. Oh, missed a room there. So smaller room in here, but still pretty nice actually. They're not bad. And I guess that's a wardrobe. Yeah, wardrobe. I'm just going to whip through some of these because otherwise we'll get stuck here forever. Yeah, I have got the full, obviously, Let's Build series of this. It was back in the day when my Let's Build series were me, building one by one. So doing everything. I quite like the roof. I do like Conquest. Conquest has got some just phenomenal textures, to be fair. It just brings everything alive. So, yeah, if you do want to go and see how I've built everything in painstaking detail, I think I've probably got like something like 40, 50 hours worth of me building it bit by bit on this. So if you did feel like that, and also I'd like this as well. So simple things I've forgotten, I think, in interior design, so that's quite cool. And of course, when you move over to the Conquest mod, it's got so much more that you kind of forget as well. Right, so this room, I think this was the innkeeper's quarters. So they've got like some nice little tables, a nice little room in here with some trapdoors. I'm guessing those would have been like spruce trapdoors these days, but the way that for people that don't understand, with metadatas, what Monster did is we only had one trapdoor in 1.7.10. That was it. Well, two actually. We had the iron one as well as this one. So what Monster did, Monsterfish, who made the texture pack, when it was a different biome, it would then change. So that's how we get this texture. Of course, these days we've got quite a few trapdoors. Mojang was very nice to us. But back in those days, it was such a nightmare. And then, of course, because there's some alternate blocks with pretty much everything, you had to be careful about what was vertically above you, so it made it quite difficult. So like this, say, so that would have to be a different biome. Just to prove it to you guys. Extreme hills, and then you get forests. So we used to change the biome on just one block to get it. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I don't miss those times, but you have to be so creative with stuff, but that'll be why that one is that. And of course, that lovely bottle, I like that. It's part of that. Right, let's keep on going upstairs anyway. Don't know what else is going to be up here, except there's the chain system. So this is where I went a bit crazy, You can then watch them. That's a bit creepy, really. I don't think I actually had thought about that. But yeah, that's there. We've got some more seating areas. Nice kind of like arch type stuff on the roofs, and I like how this is so big. Like the roof is really big and opens up. That I like. So we've got some more bedrooms. I'm guessing these are all just going to be bedrooms, to be fair. So it's quite a. To be fair, this is quite a big inn. I don't know where this space is. I'm guessing it goes into the next houses. Perhaps. Oh, we got some herbs in there. I'm guessing it must go into the next house. We've already been there. Yeah, it must go into the next house. Surely. No, this is over the top of. So maybe this is all just it. Wow. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going on with me? But then again, if it doesn't, that's relatively big, isn't it? Maybe it does go into that. Who knows? No, it can't go into that, can it? No, because that looks like a different room. Wow, okay. So, pretty big. I like that. And I know that's very simple, but I like that. It's taking that for myself. Alright, so anyway, this road brush, there we go, I got my nice like brush material. If you wanted this brush, I'll leave it on the map. Yeah, these I always like, the kind of like arching, the kind of like archways with like basically houses above it. Really medieval. I've been doing them again, though I've been doing them a lot bigger actually, a lot taller, way taller in fact. Let's go into this, whatever this building is. Is this done? Dacia furniture. Oh wow, okay. That's the IKEA type thing. So we've got nice little desks. Another little desk design. Nice To be fair, these designs are pretty good. Lots of curtains and stuff like that. That's not bad. And then we got the desk behind it. Let's go upstairs. What goes into... We'll have to stop doing that. And then this goes out into the main street, so we'll get onto that in a second. We'll use this exit as well, if I remember. So let's get upstairs anyway. Ooh, we've got the fruit tree. Love those fruit trees back in the day. Upstairs, so we got more stuff. So we got some woodworking type supplies, and looks like we got loads of plants and things. I don't know if that was supposed to be something different, maybe, and it changed over time because Conquest was going through so many updates at that point in time. I remember it quite well. So up here we got a nice big table. I think this is the workshop. I think this is actually the workshop. So we've got a couple of little bits of pieces, but yes, it is the workshop. So we've got like a chair there, then making some sort of desk there. We've got lots of sawdust around. This is definitely the workshop kind of area. So that's quite nice. Quite cool. And kitchen, so this is like the workers kind of area. Got the weird skull freaking out there. I used to do that on like so many different things. It's from my Skyrim series, remember? Just like all the time I was doing those kind of things. Right, let's go up here. Okay, what's in this room then? Tiny little room on the side, okay. And got a nice little desk area there. It's like all roof space stuff. Yep, got a couple places there. So I'm guessing this is where... Oh no, this must be the master's room. Yeah, so this was back in the day when it was just snow, and then later on Monster did a switch for the biome for snow to be into dirt, which was a very clever thing to do. But of course now they've got a dirt pillow, so damn. Well, not that really matters that much, but yeah, this looks quite cool. So yeah, they would have had a master, they would have had like apprentices, and those apprentices would usually live with the master, so that's why we've got all of that in there. Right now, when we go down, I need to remember to go through this door on the side here. There we go. Cool, so we'll walk onto here. So we've got this nice stairways. I do like how that's all raised up, that looks really nice, and obviously I didn't finish that building, but that doesn't matter. So over here we got nice little stables. I quite like how that's tucked in. I like how it's almost hidden behind this. You know, you walk in, you get like a more open space. And then we've got this, you know, little stables here. And all the windows around this area. So I do quite like that. I might replicate something similar. Oh, look at that. That just happened to work. I don't, you know, again, that was a biome thing. I'm guessing it's for the glass, actually. I think that's a glass variant. And we got a nice dwarven cart. This is my idea of a dwarven cart. To be fair, it's not that bad. You know, it's quite chunky, but does it? So we've got a load of dwarven different things that they've got to bring for people and stuff. Who knows? We got the I Wand store. Oh yeah, have a look in here. So this doesn't look too bad actually. Using scrolls. This was one of the other blocks that we got in Conquest. Nice scrolls around here, so they kind of work as wands. And let's go upstairs. I'll dig around what we had. Nice little kind of eating area. Oh, they got a balcony. How did I not even notice that? Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, that's kind of neat actually. I quite like that. I like that as a little balcony. I might again steal that kind of a little idea because it just juts out enough to have like a couple seats. I've obviously been playing chess. Nice little view. Then we got the bedroom in here. Nice big bed. Apparently I liked massive beds back in the days, and of course open window again. Again, I think this one was because it was on the side. It just let in, or it just made it kind of feel a bit more natural with the whole, you know, letting air into it. And I can kind of imagine that, to be fair. I can imagine them doing that, especially if it's a hot day, you know. So they've not exactly got air conditioning systems. So here we go, let's go upstairs again. And we got another bedroom. It's not bad. And what goes down here? What the hell's that thing? It's just a little... I don't know what that's supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be like a little table. Why has it got like a sheepskin on the table? I have no idea. There we go, another nice little bedroom as well. So I'm guessing that's, yeah, just above that area. Cool. We're whipping through it. It's always interesting though. There's definitely some stuff that I'm opening that again. There's definitely some stuff that I'm gonna, you know, take inspiration from, especially with the little shelves and even these tables as well. Pretty sure I saw this on Huntington City though. It's actually a modern build. I was like, yeah, that's really good. I'm gonna have that. There we go, that was pretty good. So around here, this is where I was gonna have, I think, the main marketplace. I think the plan was main marketplace here. I think that was gonna be a bookshop, I wanna say. God, I'm racking my memory now. This was like maybe 3-4 years ago now. Maybe 3 years ago, I don't know. People can tell me in the comments if you want. But yeah, I think that was going to be like a big bookshop on an angle. And I remember I think this bit was as painful as could be because of it. Yeah, it went back a bit and then went straight. I'm pretty sure I had like a nightmare with that. So yeah, the idea actually with this was that I was going to expand it over this. I was going to fill this in as a river and bring that all the way down back again. I seem to like these river island things because I've done the same on Lordsport as well. But yeah, the river was, well, as you can see, I just roughly used World Edit to just gouge out the ground. I didn't do anything else. And we'll see a little bit of a sewer system as well later on. I spent a hell of a long time on that sewer system. Wow, you can see how far I got with that house. But I obviously scaffolded it out quite a lot, you know, and I guess that's something I could take from it is maybe I should scaffold some stuff in Lordsport, not actually detail it yet, but just have, you know, like these sheer faces there so I know kind of what it's going to look like. This is my favourite bit of the whole build. I really wish I'd finished that building now because that would look even better. But yeah, this whole street, this whole back alley, it just is awesome. Over here we got Rune's Robes. So we got like a clothes shop. That does, to be fair, look like a clothes shop. These dudes are pretty funny. So we got that. Yeah, they've got a ladder in this one with a nice little area here. Bedroom? Yeah, little bedroom in on this side here with a chamber pot. That's always good. Definitely need those. I haven't actually seen too many chamber pots in this, but then it's medieval times and it's Minecraft, so you don't exactly have to make a bathroom for everything. And then we just got, yeah, just some stores in the attic, which makes sense. I quite like the walls though, you know, that's one of the things I miss. I wish, hopefully one day Minecraft or Mojang will add in some like Tudor blocks. That's quite interesting with the rope. That's not the rope, the chains. That is so weird, but it kind of works. The windows, I kind of have gone a little bit overboard, I think, but hey, it works. It's quite nice. Right, anyway, let's get down into here. So we've got Inara's Ingredients. It's another little one. This is where it gets very medieval, and I think it looks and feels quite medieval because yeah, back in the day, for people that don't know, so they have these streets which you could usually get a cart down, but because of the living space being so kind of premium, they would actually push them out. So that's why you get this typical Tudor style where all of the houses are being pushed out, and what it would do is get you these really dark, really dark streets. It's also like they would build over these sometimes to like get an extra room in, and it's just no wonder when there was a fire, it all went to crap really, pretty much. So in Inara's Ingredients, we've got ingredients shop here. So again, this is a mage town, so you got to remember that. So they've got some animals, I guess, in a cage, which kind of works. This goes on to the back street as well, so that's kind of nice actually. That it all kind of just joins through. It doesn't feel like it's you know, like too separate or anything like that. But that would obviously be back entrance to it. Up here we have a nice, pretty large cooking area to be fair, and eating area there. Nice back room here. Ooh, nice table. And look, not table. Bedroom. Get there eventually anyway. And they got the ash on the as the pillows. Nice little mirror. Oh, I missed this block. Sure, there's one that shined, or is that only in the mod? Because that's not shining. It's like one that just had a little animation on it. It's awesome. Right, let's keep going up anyway. So up here, got a couple rooms again. Lots of rooms. Nothing that I'm going wow yet. Yeah. So that was to. Was he trying to build a shelf or what? I have no idea what I was doing with that. But again, like a couple little trapdoor variants, being on everything. I'm sure I used to do some weird stuff with the roofs. I just remembered, like, yeah, like putting bottles up into these. I used to like obsess about what to put in them. I mean, that's so stupid. Spent so much time on it. This is a toilet, I guess. Nice. And like here as well. Oh my god, it seems a hanging person. Guys, if you can find the episode and understand why I did that, or if that's just something that's gone wrong with the texture pack kind of like being updated since I built it or whatever, it's a bit creepy. So anyway, another bedroom. It's not bad. There we go. So lots more bedrooms. That's so weird. I'm a bit freaked out by that. I'm like, oh, what the hell was I thinking with a dead body in that area? Okay. Strange. Right, cool. Anyway, let's keep going. This shop I really like, Clean Cuts Barber. I don't know why, it's just this window. This window design to me reminds me of a barber shop every time. I'm putting a little lantern outside of it. Yeah, I've got to get a barber shop in actually. I haven't done that in in Lordsport yet. It'll be definitely quite good. So there we go. You apparently lean right back on there. Get your hair cut with knives. Doesn't seem that good, but sure, whatever. It'll work. I'm up here. Nice little cooking area again. Little bench. I like these bench designs. They look quite light, and I'm not putting anything on them. Whereas these days I'm trying to put stuff on them. And up here, oh, simple little bedroom. So really, really small little house, but hey, it does the job, you know. They've got a living area, they've got a sleeping area. The kids could obviously sleep on the table as well. That'll be not so good. We've got a chandelier as well, so this is a candle maker. It's quite nice window designs though. You know, like this one here. Really like that. How it you got this up. Oh my god, I'm on fire. It's because there's invisible fire around. God, this is what I remember. Yeah, invisible lighting. You could set fire to a double grass on the top of it, and then you could delete the bottom of the double grass, but it kept the fire. So we used to do that all the time. Good God, I've just remembered that. So there really is fire somewhere around here, which I apparently can't hear anymore. But yeah, I like this, how it goes up and down and kind of weaves in. And is it a different angle, different height even to this set of windows? So that's quite nice, and they're all kind of like a little bit different. That's really nice. I like it. So let's go into the chandelier anyway. Candle maker. I think Trilliton's is way better in the Conquest Reforged mod. Definitely, without a doubt. I like his. I like his a lot more than this one. That's why when I did another one in the future when the mod came out, I basically just stole Trills. That's the best way, isn't it? So we got some wax here. I'm guessing this used to have snow or something in it. I'm pretty sure trapdoors back in the day used to fling off as well. So you had to like weld everything in. But I'm guessing the snow melted and then it pinged. No, it would have pinged both of them. I have no idea what's happened there. So we go, nice little sitting area anyway upstairs. And I'm guessing this is where the bedrooms. We've got some bunk beds, some cupboards there, and yeah, double bed. And apparently they like to sit and read a book while looking out over the little street that they got. It's not bad at all, is it? You know, everything's so shoved in, isn't it? Wow, I can't remember. I think the main thing that I'm looking at this and going, whoa, is that my builds are a lot bigger. So my houses are a lot bigger than these by quite a bit as well. It's not actually height-wise, it's relatively the same, but width-wise, way bigger these days. I wouldn't do like a free wide interior building anymore. I've got a nice design there by XPVP. God, I remember XPVP. That's a long time ago now. Let's go to the Stewpot. Oh man, I love these. So this is like one of my favourite things to build. I don't know why. I just think soup and bread, and I did it in Clipped Off. I'll do it again in Lordsport. Soup and bread is a good staple. So yeah, just imagine just coming in and you just ask for soup and bread and that's it. That's what you get. And maybe some hot sauce as well. You can choose if you want some of that. Nice quick meal. So maybe we can come up with a nice design or like a guy's name for it. Actually, there we go. It's over on this side. So again, little area, a couple bunk beds, sitting areas. Of course, they didn't need a kitchen because the downstairs is a whole kitchen. These little holes and areas I just filled all the time. Every single thing I filled. And then we just got a nice bed here. So apparently this one with wolf skin type of thing. Yeah, I used to just like fill every single hole that I could find, which to be fair is a good idea. It works for this kind of stuff. But yeah, Stewpot. I love the Stewpot. We need to come up with a brand name for it though, like a medieval brand name for the Stewpot. Definitely. I'm not so keen on this though. This jungle wood type fence. I don't like it. I think I just used it to be different. Got a nice well, of course. And again, Conquest making the rope stuff look so cool that we need it in vanilla. So of course it's tied off to that apparently. Alright, so yeah, that's the back of the inn then. Cool. Right, so let's go through these houses first. Then we'll go into the sewers because I'll get lost in the sewers and then we can quit. And that'll be it. So simple little house over here. So going over this alley. So I decided to do this like dropped down kind of alleyway with places where water can filter down. So that will then go into this area down here and we'll see that later. The idea being that these kind of like houses underneath, these are not desirable houses. These are like really poor, really kind of cramped living quarters. But above it was just a normal house. So you had these kind of bits to go over it. And actually in my home city, this is what we've got. In some places we actually have these almost like basement layers that you can see down into and go down some steps into it. And you have these little bridges going across them. So I decided to kind of recreate that really. So let's have a look in here anyway. Oh, nice little kitchen area. I like that. This looks very neat. And again, more stairs. I love this staircase, apparently. These days I've been doing less of these. I really only use these for castles and do like normal looking staircases for most other things. And an upside down area, we've got nice little living quarters. Apparently we've got another bit going up here, so a couple more beds, probably for the kids, I would expect. So that'd be really weird, you live in here and then your kids are above you, wouldn't it? I would have thought so. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. There we go, but that's not too bad at all. Let's go over here, so, oh yeah. 2 guesses for what this place is. I think you'll be able to guess it eventually. This is a brothel, but yeah. The Shady Hole. Wow. Good name in there. Oh, that's terrible. Right, so what we've got here, yeah, nice little inn. So this is going to be like a really grotty pub / brothel. So yeah, we'll go upstairs. Oh my god, this is when I was trying out signs for... How did I get them to float? It must have been World Edit. These are signs for the border on it. I don't like it at all. So let's... oh yeah, this has also got its way onto the back here as well. It doesn't look too bad. I like how I've got the... trapdoors going on the sides there. That doesn't look too bad at all. Quite nice, actually. So let's go in here anyway. Let's head in. Sorry, go up as well. God, I'm missing out things. So, yeah. Let's have a look at these shady rooms, shall we? Candle stand. I remember seeing that. God, I got used so much. I remember it now. Right, let's go into... I'm guessing this is where we've got... Treat the girls well or else. Excellent. So there we go. Some very... rooms. Just rooms. Just quite a lot of rooms. As you can imagine, you know. So there we go. Nothing much to say around there. But of course, medieval times, this would be well, quite common. Apparently they got another hanging person there. This must have been something else. There is no way I would have hung these many people around. Good God, that's so weird. Right, okay, so up here we have eating area. I'm guessing this is for... No, this is all the same kind of rooms. I guess it's just where you can chill, I guess. Bit weird with a nice little cooking area. But there we go. That's that one. Oh, that's so awkward. If you guys want to watch that episode, feel free to watch that episode. I'm just going to check quickly. This house over here. Is that Dakia? Or is this something else? I think it's just a house on the side. We would have forgotten about this. We would have missed this. So, oh yeah, it's that house. So this is this house on the side here. So we've got a nice little like stables on the side there. Again, I quite like this. I like how it's like really overhung by everything, you know? Like everything's overhanging everything else, and you get these like really dark corners. I actually really like it. I really like that. So we've got a little area in here. So I'm guessing this is where... Oh, this is a different one. This overlooks... Oh, this backs onto there, does it? Okay. That's interesting. So we've got this small room in here. Let's go upstairs. I guess we've got two houses then next to each other that I missed. Lots of scrolls and stuff. Guessing this is a mage of some kind, definitely. Oh, he's got an owl. Yeah, hello Hedwig. That's good. Right. So let's go into here. Let's go up again. It's got to be like something that's learning or something. 2 pretty good bedrooms. Oh God, I'm getting just lost in this place already. So is this side then? Yeah, so this must be a different house. Yeah, it's a different house. So we got yeah, like nice little area in here with just like potions and stuff. So I'm guessing they're doing lots of like potions. Nice little cooking area as well. Let's go upstairs. We've probably got a bedroom in here. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, there's quite a lot of space. I'm actually surprised at how much space there is. Oh, apparently they're growing green things. So I'm guessing it's growing some herbs, you know, some kind, I guess. There we go. Cool. So we would have missed that. No doubt I would have missed that. Right, okay, so that's that. So let's come out of the shady hold now. And what we'll do is... Oh, I love that brick. That brick looks awesome. I love that texture. Right, so let's go down anyway. So let's go down into these. So again, like I said, these are going to be like where you get your murderers and your vagabonds and all of that in here. So, you know, quite really poor, probably criminals. Those kind of people. Don't ask why they would live down here. I guess it's just because well, when in medieval times they would have emptied their chamber pots, which contained your pee and poo, into the street. So this would be where it all ends up gathering. And if it hasn't rained for a while, you can just imagine, you know, people up here, they'd kick it down there because they'd find it funny. This would just stink. It would be horrendous. And then finally, when it rained, it would then potentially wash away. But I bet you it gets clogged up. So yeah, not a good thought really. So there we go. So yeah, another little one in here as well. A couple little beds. I remember spending ages on these. I'm just whipping through, but you know, it's kind of how it is now. A little warehouse around here apparently. Just wondering what's going down there then. Obviously these days we can knock ourselves down. I guess I just missed something. No, it looks like some blocks have just disappeared. That's really strange because nothing's happened for them to disappear. That's weird. So weird. Oh, I like that, the barrels with the well edited things. Now there's a secret entrance in this, okay? So we won't go into that. God, I've ruined it. Oh man. Anyway. So yeah, this goes into the sewers. So typical kind of, I think we're thinking the Thieves Guild from Skyrim type things, but yeah, here's the little areas where water's going down, and the water apparently runs down, I think, into here. I don't know if it goes anywhere else from that. It keeps on wanting me to jump from the water. And then this is the well. So with wells, I used to do this all the time. It was all about detail. Everything was about detail back in those days. So you kind of like had to fill every gap. So I was like, right, okay, let's flush out the well. I'll do this now, but I wouldn't do it to the same degree. So I went really overboard with, you know, choosing the everything. You know, what is down here? Got some bones there. And there's a story behind that. It was all like that, and then this goes into a little secret area here. That's the idea. It's a little door down there, so they could like stash gold. So if they were stealing things, I think the idea from memory was that if the thieves were being chased by guards, they'd be able to run down here, and no, sorry, they'd be able to just throw it into the well, I think. So whether they'd go down here and throw it into the well, whether they'd just throw it into the well up there, and then later on they'd be able to come in and go and collect that gold from the secret doorway. I'm pretty sure that was it. Tell me if I'm wrong. It's been a few years, but yeah. Right, if we go this way, I think this is lesser. Have I got a better torch as well? It's getting very dark in here. There we go, look at that. Super brightness. So this was quite fun. This was at an angle. Again, I wasn't very good at angles these days, so, you know, doing chunks of repeating angles was kind of my way to do it. And, you know, it did, you know, got me more familiar with it anyway. So this is going to be the big cistern type thing. Again, really like Skyrim-esque type of thing. There's even a little channel going into here, so I think I was planning on having another secret entrance that goes underneath the river, and then ends up in this central island, and maybe we had that area. God damn it, I pressed control again. And did something like that anyway. That was what I was thinking. So yeah, that was that. Did I build this quite far actually? Apparently, yeah. I must have just been like smashing forwards, and then I found out that I'd already gone far enough. If you're wondering what the blue wall is, by the way, that's where the water level was going to be for the river. It's so high compared to the tiny stream of one block that was, you know, maybe like 50 blocks away. But yeah, I remember spending a hell of a long time on this. I spent just ages. To be fair, it looks pretty good. Mostly because, you know, with these stone brick bits, they're actually angling in properly. And then kind of all joins together into this one central place. It's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good way of doing it. So I've not done like a central line and then just done diagonals. I've gone for, you know, slightly off that, and or I have done a diagonal, but yeah, these ones are slightly off the center anyway, so there's not actually any straight lines, which I'm pretty impressed with myself for actually. Did I do anything else in here? I think I just was doing world edit, bomb it, and I don't think there's any other. It doesn't look like there's any other secrets in there. You guys that have watched it, oh, apparently there's. You guys that have watched it probably would know more. Oh yeah, I remember trying to use this block to make it look like there's a leak somewhere from like the rivers or whatever, really. That's weird. Oh, it's a little bridge over it. I don't reckon I'd do that. God, it's weird looking back at things. So we're nearly done anyway, guys. We're nearly done, I think. Hoping. That is. So let's get on up to... what's in back here, actually? Ah, this is where the warehouse goes, so I hadn't finished it. I thought I'd finished this at least. I had it where you could get into this area somehow, so the idea being you could then run down here and disappear. Whether it's down in the sewers and then they didn't want to chase them anymore or whatever. But apparently you can't go that way. So there we go, some other like catacomby type stuff. I'm not so keen on the roof on this one. I don't like how it... I know what I'm trying to do, which is make it more interesting, where we can like arching upwards to have like a higher beams in the middle, but I don't really like it. I think the reason that I don't like it is because there's not really any purpose to it. It feels like you know, somebody's a couple blocks. Oh, it's dark in here. You know, a couple blocks there or something. You know, an altar. I think I would have liked it a bit more, but maybe I just didn't get to it, which is what it looks like. So yeah, a lot of this I haven't finished. Let's go down. God, I had so much planned. Why did I go into this? I should have just finished the town above first. Something I wouldn't do these days. So let's just go straight for now. There's a lot going on. And then this goes to nothing. Okay. This was going to lead somewhere. I think this was going to lead to dwarven builds, from my memory, actually. Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was, anyway. Let's go around here. It drops down into chamber. Okay, I think I was planning on doing a Skyrim-y thing. I must have had a lot in my head for this, because I don't remember any of it. Well, I say I have had a lot in my head. I think I just must have dumped it in those videos. So I have no idea. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Well, I'm sure... Do we not... Yeah, so this, sorry, yeah. I was going to say, I'm sure I saw something like this, and we just missed it. This looks pretty good, though. Catacomb-wise, again, the conquest blocks just make this work with the bones behind it, so it kind of has that kind of like French catacombs kind of feel. I'm sure there's other catacombs as well that have lots of bones everywhere, but pretty good. Okay, so that's it. Cool, we can get out if I can find it, which is apparently I'm doing quite well, actually. I'm surprised. But there we go, guys. So that is Mystic Pines. So that was my kind of like... to be fair, this is actually my first kind of townhouse town. I've done towns before where they've been really grid-like for medieval. So this is my first kind of breakaway from it. Obviously, it's very, very modular. So there's everything's square, everything's flat, nothing's angled, which is something that I'll do now. And although I like the roofs, like the bowing of them, that's like something that I didn't do before at all. And I think that looks really good, and I think I got it pretty good. And yeah, pretty happy with it. How do you get to this tower, by the way? Or is that just the upper... Oh, is that just the raised bit then? And it goes into... I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that tower. I do like the tower. I think that works. But yeah, you know, it was my first attempt. There's some really good stuff in here, and also some stuff that I would improve on, but that's been quite good. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this walkthrough of something that probably took me like 50 hours or something in terms of the videos, but I do have every single video, like 20, 30-minute you know, videos of me building every single piece of this and my entire mindset of what I was doing. But yeah, I definitely have got some inspiration from looking back, especially with this area here. It just looks really cool to me. I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, comment, like, and subscribe. And again, guys, you can download it if you want to. See you on the next one.